But I was fortunate
It's
to
kind of
have
part of it.
leaders who were higher than me who were who made the standard I had to adhere to so high, like, and I understood what I just understood what excellence was and how to emulate it, um, and I think that's something I carry for the rest of my life. Just because in everything I do now, I have to hit the highest level of excellence in it. Um, I know it's just weird, but I guess that's just what I learned. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 20 of the Road to Pro League series. So, a lot of good stuff has been happening. The mouse pads are just about ready to be sold. We're doing the final touches, and I have like one more meeting to do before I finally hit go and we start promoting these things and letting you guys order them. And if you do, we'll be totally grateful. They're nice, the big, the usable, the practical, and I think you guys will love them. I really think they look great in person. We can't ever capture the aesthetics of them on camera, right? You have to see it in person yourself, and you'll fall in love, I promise. But we also hired Discord moderator. He's a good guy named Gene. He's very knowledgeable, and I can't wait to see what he does. And he's going to be integral in some of the projects and some of the stuff we're going to be doing here in the near future. We're also going to be signing a new brand ambassador named Dissident. You guys are probably familiar with him. He used to be a brand ambassador with us a while ago, and he's been on the podcast. That guy, we're going to be signing him, and he is definitely a great addition. He is dedicated. His determination is through the roof, and it's definitely a win for us, and we're grateful to have him on the team. What else? Valorant Ross is kicking it, doing great things. The guys are cracked. You probably see some of the clips, but we can't wait to bring some more content with those guys to you guys on here on YouTube channel. So expect some content with the team in the near future. It's gonna be great. Um, and that's pretty much the gist. I mean, nothing too crazy. Um, just been grinding, been tired. You just been working, and school is pretty much done. And that was a good experience, stuff like that. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. And that's pretty much it, guys. So enjoy episode 20. If you have a website, right? If you're a business owner, if you plan on starting a company, right? Or even if you're a website designer, right? You have to make sure on these websites that you have like privacy policies and like um terms of service and terms of use and all that stuff, right? The little things that matter on the website, right? So you can make a great website on Wix or through HTML if you can code, or through these other websites, right? WordPress. But just make sure you have the stuff you need on the website, the legal stuff, because as a new business owner and as you create an esports org, any business, right? Just make sure the little legal things you have to adhere to are correct and that you're adhering to them because they matter because they're legal. Because you might go to prison. No, well, yeah, but I over exaggerated that a little bit, but yeah, just little stuff. So on the website, make sure you have your terms and conditions, your privacy policy, at least those two things, and then depending on how complicated your business is and what type of service you do, you might need other legal documents uploaded onto your website. And these stuff's really easy to do. I talked to an attorney. She's the one that told me about that. But to make it, there's a lot of websites you can use, and they are pretty generic for the most part. So, um, just a little piece of advice. So I just got done writing a paper for my economics class, and I wrote about how capitalism helps the esports industry. And no matter what you think about capitalism or socialism or whatever, right? That's technically not the point of this video. But this video is writing, becoming academic about your field of craft, right? Your niche, right? Understanding the academics behind it and being able to articulate certain thoughts and ideas about your niche is an important skill, especially as a business owner, right? You want to be able to walk into a room of your colleagues, of people who do the same job as you, and articulate thoughts and ideas in a well researched, educated way. And that's one thing going to school has helped me with, right? I have more confidence when I speak to other business owners or when I talk to my staff because I'm doing research about things and I'm actually being able to connect dots and learn the intricacies of the industry. Um, so that's just something I want to let you guys know about, and I definitely advocate for that. Not saying you have to go to formal school in order to do that, but you have to start doing research and start adding supplementary knowledge to your experience. So yeah, it's very interesting. And I have a paper. If you want to read the paper I wrote, it's in the Discord. So join the Discord and you can read the paper. But yeah, very interesting, revelation. As we progress through 2021, I'm going to have to keep finding ways to fund these ventures. And you can get sponsors and stuff like that, but getting sponsors is a whole nother topic in itself. It's not just, hey, let me go tell the first person who will give me money. So yeah, you can sponsor us or we'll sponsor your organization and do these things. Like there's certain clauses and certain like obligations you have to fulfill with sponsors and stuff like that. It's different than investors. Like, but even with investors, if they invest in your company, they want equity and how much you're gonna give them, and then that translates to how much value your company is worth in the end, right? It's always different things. So like, biggest thing what comes to for us right now, we've been around for not even a year yet on paper. Next month in June will be a year on paper as an actual LLC. We haven't been a year yet. So like now I just focus on how much of my own money can I extend, right? How much money can I make and put towards the business while also making sure I can pay my bills and stuff like that, right? Being able to manage my own capital first is much more important than getting other people's money, right? Because through managing my own capital, I build financial management skills, I build managerial management skills, and I learn how the flow of money is happening within my company, develop a process, SOP, and also processes in place, and accounting principles, obviously, to make sure that my money is flowing correctly with my own capital before I even take somebody else's. And then it's obviously before anybody invests in your company, they want to see that you're having a cash flow business and that you even have foundations in place to ensure that the money is going to be used wisely. So it's a lot and everything, but that's my focus right now. As you grow, how can I take my money and keep making the most out of it, right? Not just, hey, here's $20, go do your job. Like, no, like I'm using, well, obviously paying my employees, but also me using my money to fund ventures and projects that I know will give me a return on investment, right? So that's the focus and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes.